Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hey, I'll hang out. Don't worry. I don't have to go in that much of a hurry. Welcome, everybody, to Warbird Wednesday. We're going to check out some mountains in Iran. The original idea of this came from me trying to find new places to fly, and I remembered my aunt talked about when she lived in Iran for a while how beautiful the mountains were. I give it a try. Not someplace I've ever thought I'd fly for any reason. Icarus, don't worry, we got a little time here. We're going to chill out, give you a chance to get in. Because as a matter of fact, I think it's just me, and I'm sure Icarus is around somewhere if I turn my name tags back on, but I don't see him yet. Not Icarus. Gruden. I think Gruden's kicking around somewhere, if he's in yet. Gotta put this controller down. Switch over to the mouse. I'm going with clear skies. I don't have live weather today. Because it probably not gonna... Whoa, somebody's here with a jet. I can hear him. There's Gruden. What's live weather like? I don't think live weather is going to make a hell of a lot of difference because it's desert. Real time is going to be a problem because it's the middle of the night. Oh, maybe we'll leave live. Nah, I don't want live weather. There he is. I don't have any eardrums left, but there he is. Nah, I'm not going to go with the live weather. I don't want it. I want clear skies today. Play up in the mountains. This flight plan should be absolutely okay. The one for tomorrow night has to be redone. This one I can scroll and move around and all the crap. The other one crashed the TBM. As soon as you try to move it, it crashed. Didn't matter what airplane it was. So I ripped the little nav map out. I did install the beta one. If that gives me an issue, I'm going to go back to the previous one before this when I didn't have any issues. I love that bar, eh? The Microsoft loading sim. Spend more time loading than we do flying. Yeah, a couple twin engine birds. That's a neat shot. Hold on, I gotta get that. About there. I like that. Drop that in Discord real quick. I like that shot. Not even 60%, 15 minutes. Well, maybe we'll wait. We'll chill a little bit longer. Just keep us posted if you're close. Then we'll get in the air. Yeah, 19 minutes for you. Says for me, it's going to take about an hour and 15. All right, everything's working. Oh, you're behind me. All right, you ready to roll? We can jump in the air here. My brakes off. I watch my RPMs. This bird's grumpy. This one will tear you up with the RPMs. Great bird, but it'll throw engine problems at you all day if you don't do things the right way. It doesn't want to accelerate very good today. Gear up. Laps up. Get my VFR map out. So I never thought I'd be flying in Iran for pretty much any reason whatsoever. Yeehaw. Might be fun to just chill out from outside the plane for a few while we get it trimmed out. The throttle's where they belong. Oh, not paying attention to my altitude. And just check out Iran. My aunt said it used to be an absolutely beautiful place until the Shah of Iran, or whatever the hell it was, the Ayatollah Khomeini, who actually this airport's named after, took power and pretty much destroyed it. Oh well, that happens. Evil dictators tend to do that. Well, not evil dictator. Any fanatic of any kind tends to make a mess of things. Oh, let's get some music going. As soon as I get it. It's yo-yoing on my trim tonight. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Come on, level off, bird. Not going to matter soon because we're going to be hand flying the hell out of it. But I'm porpoising like mad. There we go. This is quite a big valley. Big desert. There's trees over there for some reason. I think those are trees or those buildings. Oh, they're buildings. That's probably Tehran proper or something. Kind of loosely following this river. Up into the mountains. If anybody else comes up with a crazy place we've never flown before, or I've never flown before, give a shout out. We'll go. Oh, nuke plant. But it's for peaceful purposes. Yeah, I had to put that in there. Go take a look at it. Some sort of mine, looks like. Lots of power lines. Oh, obviously, there's a nuclear power plant. And a windmill. And what looks like a coal plant over there at the same time. Okay. That sounds like a fun one. Hawaii, the Big Island, from Hilo up the coast to the Valley of the Kings. I'm game. Absolutely game for that. I haven't flown in Hawaii yet. Any particular aircraft you want to fly in? that a radio tower? Yep, sure is. I'll tell you, I don't know if the guy who did this power line mod with the radio towers and all the extra garbage, if he wrote an algorithm that found everything, or if he scanned drawings, or what the hell he did. But man, he had to place a lot of power lines and radio towers. And, oh, wait, bridge. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, we can do it. It's a big bridge. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. The icon? That's cool. That'll work. I will plan that for next Thursday. Next Thursday? I don't know. One day next week. Or the week after. To look. So I think next week is... Oh, I don't have one for next week yet. I know I'm going to do a bush flight in New Zealand again. Got to go back there. I love that little icon. That's a fun plane. Nice and slow. I flew it around the Adirondacks one time up here on a tour in stream. That was nice. I'm surprised that Microsoft has as much detail in this area as they have, considering it's such a hostile country. I know it all comes from satellite photos, but still. Huge parts of China, they have nothing. No, I'm not getting down there for those bridges. There's a power dam. Almost flew into it. Which way? Up the river. Whoa! Oh shit! That scared me. I was totally relaxed and just flying and not paying attention to that. That was a good one. I totally was not expecting that. Even knowing you guys are up there, I was not expecting that one. I love this bird, and I cheated this time. I put on unlimited fuel. I just wanted to be flying and not playing with the fuel. I'm going over that. These are some nice mountains. They're not wide bottom valleys, so you have to actually fly them pretty good. Yeah, later on tonight I'll have a new flight plan out for tomorrow's flight for the F-14 Tomcat flight. It won't take too long to do. It just follows the coast up. At some point here we make a turn away from all this and head up over the mountains. I think it's right here. Or not away from the mountains, up away from the river. Maybe not. Maybe the river still goes this way too. Huh. No, I guess we're still following the river. I love these Warbirds. I think I'm gonna have to get the what is it, the P40, the new one. But I still have to fly the one that's my nemesis. That's keeps blowing the engine on me. The Corsair, F4U Corsair. I gotta fly that one in a stream, see how if I can actually keep the engine together. I'm getting better after Icarus gave me some pointers how to keep it from tearing my motor up. Well, looks like they terraced the hillsides here for some farming. So you got some pretty beefy roads. You're supposed that's the line in the sand somebody drew. Don't cross this line. I can hear another jet close by. I know if I go out and look for it, I'll fly into the side of the mountain. Looks like there's a power dam on the small power dam on the other side here. Huh. What do we got here? Part of a mine? Big dam. Big dam and a mine all in one spot. Looks like another power dam right there. Well, why not? If the water's dropping that far, you might as well make energy out of it. There's a road I wouldn't want to ride my bicycle up. Like, Ma, I want to go to Billy's house. All right, be back next week. There we gotta turn and go up over this bridge. Oh, look at this. These are some big mountains. Of course, I think I went up to the peak. Not staying in the valley, but that's all right. We'll stay in the valley for a minute. Or we have to climb up out of here. Oh, look at these mountains. Awesome. Just an incredible spot, huh? We're doing some mountain flying. I can come up here and go gliding, but there's like so few airports around here. It's nuts. Watch my RPM here. Fix my mixture so I don't fall out of the sky. Come on. I'm gonna have to over rev for a minute just so I can stay in the air. The hell is our altitude? We're up there. 11,000. 11,500. Come on, trim out. Oh, no, no, no. Don't stall. Don't stall. Woo. I leaned him down just a little too much. That didn't go well. Oh, wingtip started to drop. I don't know if we're going to make it up over there. Even though this thing's supposed to be able to go much higher than this, I may have to do a circle around to get enough altitude. Yeah, we're right on the cusp of stalling this beast. I'm gonna have to do a slight circle and try to nice slow circle and regain some speed and some altitude. I got totally out of shape there. The train was climbing faster than I could. There's Icarus. He'll probably get right up over it like it's nothing. I'm still losing altitude. Why am I losing altitude? I just put my flaps out, give me more lift. That's helping a bit. Because Ruden's not going to have any issues getting over top. So with these turbochargers, I should be able to staying up this high shouldn't be an issue, but I think with the flaps it's going to help. Just got to get over this peak. There we go. We're up and over. Why make it easy? Look at the view from up here. Still got to cross the peak over there. Wow. Ruden's up there. There's Icarus ripping down just over the tops of the mountains. There are the trees. There's no trees. Shrubs. Whatever the hell's down there. Brush. Kicking up dust. I'll be able to kick this flap out in a minute. There he is. Making it look easy. There'd Rudin go. Oh, there's Feel the Reaper. He's over there in an F-18. Is that something? Another fighter jet. Rudin's just chilling back there, making it look easy. Yeah. Here comes Reaper in the F-18. So, he thought he was going to sneak up on us. I caught him. Alright, let's get back to having some fun. Roll the throttles back again, get everything set. Roll it down in the valley. Oh yeah. So I'm really liking this time slot on Wednesday, midday like this. I know we don't have a lot of viewers this time of day, but that's cool with me. I'm not in it for the views as much as I am to have people to fly around with. But what do you think about? I know I was going to do Warbird Wednesdays every other Wednesday, but I'm keep the 2 o'clock time slot every Wednesday, just afternoon, especially with winter coming. Not gonna want to go outside anyways. And I love these old Warbirds, and we can do modern Warbirds too. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. And again, flying 4 days a week is a little bit more than I had originally planned on doing. But when I realized I fly that anyways, I fly 5 or 6 days a week. Why the hell not stream it? I'm always flying at this time every Wednesday anyways. Just like the Sunday VR ones. I was in Sunday, every Sunday I'm in VR anyways. Takes an extra couple seconds to throw some switches. There's everybody hanging in behind me there. Nice. Just remind me before I close the stream all the way out to make sure I go to my notes and put that in for the Hawaii trip. No, not getting under that bridge. Those bridges are way too low. What the hell? Which way does this map go? Where am I going? Oh, it's just up over that little ridge right there. Right. It'll be good. No, don't want to unlock canopy. That's bad on this bird. It'll fly. It'll fly right out. There we go. We picked up the waypoint. Good enough. It's a pretty funky place. All these beautiful like farms and villages all along the river, and everything else is desert. It's like this giant, long, stringy oasis. There's a really neat river in Nevada. It's called Christmas. No, so you go up Christmas Tree Pass, and it's called Grapevine Canyon. There's a small brook, probably 3-4 feet across, little brook. It's up in the mountains. Everything's green like this, and then probably 50-60 feet out into the desert, it just evaporates. The entire river is just gone that quickly. It spreads out as it comes out of the mountains, and it's just gone. So if you're ever out in Vegas and want a 90-mile drive to see something like crazy like that, you probably wouldn't go that far for see something silly like that. But there is the Indians, or Native Americans, excuse me. They live there and use that area for water supply and live there, and they have the petroglyphs where they carved into the rocks. They're pictures, and it's really neat to see. And nobody's destroyed them yet, thank God. We seem to have a bunch of idiots around this world that want to destroy stuff like that. Oh man. Okay, so I have like the tree mod on, and it actually looks a lot better. I hate to say it. Everybody was against it. There are a lot of people are against it, or no tree mod, or tree mod, and I got it. I like it. You can adjust them slightly, and these are a lot more realistic when you compare them to the real trees. At least the trees around here. Oh, you can tell that was a volcano. Or maybe not. Maybe the water just ate it out in a circle. Oh yeah, last night, after last night's stream, you know, the dog was begging to go out towards the end of the stream. Yeah, she was begging to go out because she could hear something out there. I didn't know this, obviously. Oh, there's an F-18. Must be Reaper. Well, she heard something out there, I guess. And that's why she was bugging Sprat to go out. I open the door. I go in the kitchen, start getting stuff together, and all of a sudden, all I can smell is skunk. Stinky was living up to her name. She went out and decided, I'm going to go attack the skunk. I've got nothing better to do. So here I am, 10:30 at night, in the middle of the yard, giving the dog a bath. Joy, joy. Because she decided to play with a skunk. And the whole house stunk on the outside because she slammed the skunk into the wall. Lovely. Luckily, only one of the two dogs actually got sprayed. That was my fun last night after the stream was over. That's what I get for going late with the stream. If I'd have gone right at the first spot and gone to bed, everything would be fine. But no. Decided to stay up, do the extra run. And the dog found the skunk. Would be bad, but that's the second time this year they got. But it was two different dogs. Maddie got one in the spring. She tangled the one in the spring, and then Stinky got one this last night. Needless to say, a whole can of Febreze later, I could finally get to sleep. I can hear a jet. I know he's close. Probably Reaper. Oh, shit. That was bad. Oh, I can't fly from here. I always crash. I can hear you. Where the hell are you? Oh, three of you back there. Two ripping along. How are you guys going that slow with these jets down through? I mean, that's nuts. You're not oh shit, wrong way. Alright, we can't do that. I'm gonna fly right into the side of a mountain. You know what I just realized? This guy does the G-force breathing too. There's Reaper. I tried to play some X-Plane this morning, X-Plane 12. And if I just fly point to point and get up above 5,000 feet, it's a really good sim. And they did a good job with a couple of the cities. Actually, a couple of the cities look better. But everything around them and everything else just looks off, badly off. What do you suppose they grow here? It's all orchards, some kind. Figs, maybe? Dates, figs. Definitely orchards. Yeah, I did decide to fly in Iran. Yep, absolutely. And I haven't regretted it. I'll tell you, it's been a beautiful flight through these mountains. It's just absolutely gorgeous up through here. See if we can get bother some people in these office towers. They're probably not. Oh, power plant. That loaded in a little late. And power lines. Whew. That was a bit of a surprise. You're going to take and go right over the lake. Nice and low. That windmills? I think up ahead. Yep, certainly is. There's a lot of them around here. Hold on. Yeah, there are quite a few. What are you doing, Cthulhu? Getting the art done today? There's Icarus making me look bad. So he lives for that. No peer pressure or anything, but anytime Icarus is around, I fly much lower. When I can see him, it's like, ah, damn it. Gotta fly lower. This is all orchard. You can see with the there. Yeah, these are all orchard trees. I don't know what they grow, but I have to look it up someday. There he goes, flying underneath me. There's Reaper ripping around in the jet. And Icarus and Bruden, I'm not sure how the frig Bruden stays in the air going this slow. Same with Reaper. Both in big jets. Just hanging with us. Just got back from the gym, had lunch. Caffeinating now. Trying to figure out where my self-discipline is so I can gather it. Get on the art. I'm having real trouble this summer trying to figure out why, you know, only 4 races this year. It's like, holy crap. Well, 6 total, but it's like been a weird year. Then having to miss one of them didn't help any. This feels like a strange year. I think next year is going to be even weirder. We're going to run one national level. We decided not to run the entire thing national next year. It was just way too much travel. Neither one of us really wanted to travel quite that much. We're only going to run one national level race. And yeah, oh, just absolutely been a gorgeous flight. Just amazing. power lines. Like I said at the beginning, I got the idea from my aunt. My aunt lived over here in Tehran for a while before the Shah took over, and said that they had some beautiful mountains. She wasn't kidding. Actually, they were here when everything went to shit. Oh, any old enough? I'm sure. Yeah, a couple of you are old enough. I know are old enough to remember the Iran hostage crisis back in the '80s. They were here when that happened. They got out in the middle of the night in the back of a C5 Galaxy. They loaded them all in. They could take one bag a person, and that was it. And they loaded as many people as they could in the back of that Galaxy and got as many of the personnel out as they could. And then the next year, or the next day, they took the hostages at the embassy. So our government knew something was up. Just didn't have time to get everybody out. And I think I'm going to open up Russia to flying in as well. I know I've been staying away from it because of the war. Yeah, I don't want. But my whole thought in it is probably 90% of the people of Russia don't want the war either. So why exclude that as an area to fly? I'm not promoting them by flying it. I'm not promoting the war by flying there. So I figured, and they got some neat places, but I want to fly too. So I said that, you know, I'm just going to fly there. I don't care. At first I was doing it out of principle, but then I got thinking, you know, what is it serving by not flying there? Not picking a flight plan that goes there. What's it serving? Pretty much nothing. So it's going to be back on my schedule. If it's in the world, I'm going to fly it if I want to fly there. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking places like that, but I'm thinking places like Lake Baikal. You know, the largest freshwater supply in the world in one lake. You know, and I grew up by big lakes, and I want to fly over things like that. Yeah, I don't want the steppes in Siberia is just a whole lot of nothing. There's some really cool mountain areas there, and other things to actually see. I'm having a giant seafood dinner tonight with my mom and dad. We went and bought a whole mess load of seafood. We went and got fresh haddock, and I mean it's fresh. It was in the ocean 2 days ago. Got some little neck clams, all fried. Real ones from, you know, hand breaded and fried. Got snow crab, which cost an arm and a leg. Holy Christ! Well, we got that, and got a mess load of shrimp. I'm gonna go out with a massive seafood dinner after I'm done flying today. I love me some fresh seafood. Yeah, the propellers. I spent too long wondering what that is. Yeah, it's a twin engine. B-38. This thing is neat to fly in VR because you can just kind of peek over and see the engine nacelles. Oh shoot! I gotta stop farting around and fly the plane. One thing, when you're ripping along at these low altitudes, you don't have time to fart around. I'm thinking later tonight, if I'm not doing anything or sitting around bored, farting around, I may load up the train, cause some trouble. Well, this is a twisty little river. I'm not sticking with every one of the little jinks and twists and bends. Oh, that was close. Hey, this guy does the G-force breathing too. That's cool. I never noticed it. Hey, Reaper gonna come down and show me I was done with the jet. So much easier just ripping along. Oh, I gotta gain some altitude if I'm gonna try to read that. Man, I moved mountain train. You move mountain train? I was running around Skyrim earlier this morning. Definitely did not help my productivity. Oh no, Skyrim is probably the biggest thing in my life that has erased hours from the world. I mean, I'm creeping up on 600 hours in this thing, but I bet I have well over 1,000 plus in Skyrim, all the different versions. As a matter of fact, I know I'm way over 1,000 hours, without a doubt. Love mountains. Yeah, so do I. It's one of the things. I just wish Florida had mountains. It'd make it perfect. All these little tiny towns. Yeah, somebody's got to kick the AI in the ass and make sure that it treats water as if it's level. Where am I going? Did I make a wrong turn? Yep, I did. Don't follow me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm going up and over. Fuck it. I'm already up here. Yeah, now if I totaled all the different Skyrims I have and the hours I've played them, like PS3, PS4, PC, Special Edition, VR, Nintendo Switch, I have like 6 or 7 versions I've paid for over the years. If I took and added up all the hours of that, they would be scary. The number would be so big. And I'll give them credit. They made me buy the game 6 times. I mean, I know the special edition upgrade was free, but I went and bought it on the Xbox because it had better mods than the PlayStation 4. So I went and bought the Xbox version of the special edition, so I ended up having to buy that. So yeah, they did a good job of making me buy a game like 6 times. And the only reason I bought the damn thing on the Nintendo Switch is I wanted it portable. Which I think that one I probably only played like 20 hours on. I don't like the small screen. Bought it just so I could have it on the small screen, and it turns out I don't like it on the small screen. Uh-oh, we got some ominous music and some ominous looking rocks here. It may not be a good sign. So I did something I have never thought I would do, and I haven't done in like the last probably 15 years or so. I no longer have a PlayStation Plus account. I let it go. So I had to mess with disabling updates for the Bethesda games because of the updates always broke my favorite mods. Yeah, I let my PlayStation Plus subscription run out. I didn't like their new plan. Their new plan sucked, and is way more expensive than the Microsoft one. And you don't get the option to play them all on PC. That's like I let it go for the first time in probably 50, at least 12 years, maybe more. Then again, I don't think I've turned the PlayStation 5 on in 2 or 3 months. Oh, there's habitation up here. There's people drive up here. There's farms up here. Kind of like Microsoft, or kind of like, yeah. What the hell was I going to say? Mods. Minecraft. That's it. Finally get all your Minecraft mods updated to the new version. Mojang comes out with a new version. You're like, son of a bitch. I have them all. I have a PS1, 2, 3, PSP, PS Vita, 4 and 5, 3, 4, and 5. So I have. No, I don't have the PS1. It broke and I threw it away. But I do have the 2. But I let it go. It's like Sony better. There is no other game on PlayStation 5 I actually want to play. I got my Gran Turismo, and there's nothing else coming up, even coming down the pipe, that says, hey, I want to play this that I can't play on the PC. Uh-oh. I think we're almost at the end of our flight. About an hour and 10. Yeah, about that. You were the console, you were in the Sega team? Yeah. You lost, but think about how strong that is going now. They've got movies out with the Sega characters. Sonic is big as that ever was. Yeah, we're almost done. That was a nice flight. I don't know what the hell body of water that is, but it's big. Probably have to check that out some other time. It was just about long enough. A little over an hour when you're hand flying. Just about perfect. So I'll definitely have to work on that Hawaii thing. I will get that worked out and put it into a time slot. Just got to remember to write it down. I've got another New Zealand trip we got to do. We're going to do that. We're going to take those crazy flights and go from Asobo headquarters in Europe to Microsoft headquarters in Washington with the Dark Star. That'll be fun. This should line me up right up onto the runway. I usually try to line my last waypoint up so that it actually lines me up with the runway. So that was my first flight ever to check out Iran. Hope everybody liked the mountains as much as I did. Definitely a place I'm going to have to come back and check more out. Icarus ripping it up down low. You still can't remember the ink drawing paper? Oh, that sucks, dude. Ask him at the art store if you can just take and write on one sheet of everything. I think you'll get a big no on that, but what the hell. I think I'm going to fly around this area a little bit more, a few more flights. We're going to kick it around Iran, Iraq. Now everybody's going to leave me sitting in the dust because they don't want me to see them land. I know how it goes. You go land before I get there so I don't have to watch you. I can't videotape you guys landing. I know, because I do the same thing when I'm on everybody else's stream. Get on ahead and land first. I think this is a good time slot. I'm not competing with anybody. Giggling this morning, Shane was talking about, yeah, we try to not, we each try to run a little time slots or shift it ahead or behind the other person's, and right on the same week where he put 2 flights right on my time slots. I don't care. I just thought it was funny him talking about that and doing the polar opposite. It is what it is. Like I said, it's a big internet and there's room for everybody. Yeah, I think I see the runway over there. Okay, so I'll go eat dinner. I'll come back, rip up a couple of flight plans I need to get done. And then if I have any time left over, I might be on later with the train. I think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if anybody's flying tonight. If Brett or Bryce or somebody's on. Follow Bruden in. He always makes it look easy. Hey, he's got that thing going slower than me. Look at that. Look at how slow he's got that bird backed right now. Nice. I gotta get some flaps out. Why did my gear... There it goes. Flaps down, gear out, back in the cockpit so I can line up halfway decent. Yeah, the creative cursing sim trainer. Yeah. Let's see what kind of curses Colin can do tonight. Hey, I swear less in the trains than I do in Minecraft than I did in Minecraft. Minecraft, oh my god, it was terrible. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't stall. Idiot. Oh, that was a little oddball bounce thing. Icarus, I'm gonna make the turn too. Nice. Oop, that was the E-brake, not the... I had to hit my thing so I could view it from outside. This is what's fun with the split throttles now. I can taxi one engine. I love it. Oh, what the hell's wrong with my nose wheel? Oh, it's one of those. It has no authority whatsoever. Seriously? Whoa! Holy crap. That scared the hell out of me. My grandpa swore very later. Not sure my dad got his proclivity for it. No, I'm doing a terrible job of taxiing. The flight went well. I can't taxi for this shit today. What the hell happened to my nose wheel? It looked like it twisted right around in a circle on me. Need that. Let's get this fired up and get a screenshot. Everybody parked here. The jets and the old and the new. Yeah, I bet it did to stay behind me the whole freaking time at those slow speeds. That had to have been a handful to fly like that. You and Reaper really keeping those jets going that slow. Let's see, Icarus, man. Thanks for flying with us. Same with Reaper. I'm just gonna get out here and try to get a screenshot real quick with everybody here before everybody logs out, and we're good to go. Hey, perfect. And thanks, Rudin, Icarus, Cthulhu, Reaper. Who else stopped by? Is that it? I think that's it. Thank you all for flying along. They're chatting along. I appreciate it a lot. And we'll hope to see you tomorrow night on the... Where the hell are we going tomorrow night? Oh, up the coast. You were doing 250 most of the time. That's incredible. Tomorrow night we'll be going up the coast after dark. First time flight for me is flying after dark. And I guess till then, thanks for flying along, chatting along, and we will see you hopefully all tomorrow.